everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to be making this one for you guys, so definitely please stick around and hear me out, okay? This is On the Floor with Liliosaurus, and I'm your host, Liliosaurus. Today, I need everybody to hear me out because I hate to break it to you all, but sometimes you're ugly. It's okay, because sometimes I'm ugly too. There's days where we're not all perfect, because we're not. And I'll be the first one to admit it. Do I look a little bit better? Just a teensy bit better without my bangs? Yeah, but I like them. I don't really know where to start. Like, I'm just so excited for this video. I'm just in a spot of so much security, and it's just stuff that I've had to learn on my own and really process with myself and handle with myself. And that's what I want to give to all of you guys as well too. I think a lot of what makes me not feel ugly anymore is just how much I love myself. You have to be your main person. Like, you have to be the person that takes care of yourself. You have to want to look better for yourself because you choose to, like, because there is the option to look and feel good. When you sit down and really try to feel nice about your appearance, like, your confidence really does just start to go up. And that's the thing that a lot of people struggle with, is because they don't really like themselves at every single stage that they're at. People are always constantly wanting to be like, well, if I lost 10 pounds, I'd be happy. If I colored my hair, I'd be happy. There's so much inside of you right now that you can look at and be grateful for and be so happy that it's you and that you own. So I think for me, a lot of it was definitely just like embracing myself and embracing like my natural features and embracing how I am and how I look as a person. Because honestly, like, my confidence has just been grown so much since then, and I don't see it going anywhere. But why I hope that a lot of you like listen to me, and why I want to make this is because I just feel like if I know that at least somebody's trying to gain a little bit more confidence because of me, then that'll make me feel so happy, because I had to learn through trial and error, finding the right people that like made me feel able to be myself. I've just learned to love myself completely. Like, I love my hair, I love my eyebrows, I love my eyes, I love my cheeks, I love my face. I literally love every single thing about myself. Point blank, period, to the point. Like, I don't know what else to like say. The only major thing I guess people could comment on is my teeth. But you know what, bitch? Just kidding. People have told me it looks like I'm a vampire. So, and the vampires are hot and cool. So, just saying. This is definitely a great day to have filmed because I feel so full of myself, but it's also like terrible because I feel so full of myself. I don't think that I'm above anybody by any means. I genuinely do not. I always think that people are like so much cooler than me. I definitely do think that I have a lot more persistence than other people, and that I just know myself a little bit more, and I'm a lot more honest and truthful with myself, because I am just so focused on my own sense of self. And don't get me wrong, like, I know for a fact that like even some of my friends could say, really? Because like the only tendencies I have is pretty much in relationships. But now I'm learning how to not do that, so that's really fun and exciting. I feel like I'm allowed to be this cocky and feel a certain type of way about myself because I spent so many years hating myself for how I looked, and it's so crazy because like at every single stage I never looked bad. I just, like, my mind and the way that I saw myself was just like terrible, and it makes me really sad to look back on, because God, I would love to slap myself. First off, again, I like how I look, but like I was so skinny at one point, and I would love to just wring my little neck in, like literally just like, shut up, you're fine. But hey, it was also, you know, a different time period. Obviously you're all not actually ugly, because again, first off, beauty is subjective. I just think that it's worth it to put more effort into yourself, because it really shows that you care about your own sense of self. Because you don't even care about your own sense of self, then like at the end of the day, yeah, everybody's right. Like, how can you learn to love somebody if you don't even love yourself? Like, I'm sorry, but RuPaul is right. I love RuPaul for the fact that me and RuPaul share a birthday. That's all I need to know. And honestly, that's what got me to stick it out so much, because every single time I would always be like, you know what? If I can't love myself, how in the hell do I expect to love anybody else? The time to sit with myself. What don't I like about myself? And it took some time, because now I'm trying to think about that question. I don't know, I really like every single thing about myself. I love myself so much. Like, I am so grateful that I've given so much love to myself. If I started to feel anything other than this love for myself, something's definitely off. You get what I'm saying? Because that inner bond with myself is just like so strong. And really, I think that's what a lot of people need to master sometimes. How to just master like being alone and comforting themselves. But there's also other things that make you like unattractive or ugly too. You can just straight up have a terrible personality and it will shine through. You will just look like the biggest asshole in the world, or just like not a nice person. Like, you can just tell when there's something wrong with somebody's like spirit, when they're just very, you know, they just have so much anger and resentment like to them. And I feel like you can even tell that with yourself, because there's some days where I feel really angry or upset, or I just like don't feel like myself, and like those are definitely days where I don't feel like I'm, you know, living up to my own potential, and like having days where I feel like not the greatest about myself appearance wise. But really, having the days that feel good all the time is what the main goal and priority is. No, I really appreciate you all listening to me. Like, don't get me wrong. It feels crazy, like, knowing that so many of you pay attention to what I say and that it really helps you. And I really appreciate that. It means a lot. I was gonna say that there could be more important things to do, but I am an important thing to do. Anyway, though, what's everybody been up to? Can you imagine if I get everybody in the first half and then they like see me just like rambling on? I don't know, I like my YouTube videos. I think I'm pretty entertaining. I think I give when you just need somebody to talk to while you're cleaning your house or doing some work. Okay, let me put it this way. I'm not saying that you're ugly. I'm not saying that there aren't attractive qualities about you, because for every woman, yes, there's definitely attractive qualities. For every man, I don't know about that one. What I am saying is that it's good to take pride in who you are as a person and take pride in how you look. You know, I recently realized that I want to start getting into rings. I really feel like, one, I like the way that my nails look on camera. They're kind of really like jagged and messed up, don't get me wrong, but I like this color a lot. I might redo it. But again, like, I want to get some rings because I just feel like that'd be really cute and it would make me feel better. Do whatever you want with yourself appearance wise. Like, if you want to feel better about yourself, then figure out what it is that you are looking to change or like you want to do. It's like, one, you should definitely try to see if it's rooted in an insecurity at first, or if it's just something that you really would appreciate changing. Because don't get me wrong, I covered it a little bit because I do like to use this tinted sunscreen because it does give me like an overall even tone, but I still have like so many like little acnes and like acne like spots and stuff, and scarring. But at the end of the day, I've learned how to not mind it if I did come on here without the tinted sunscreen on, because earlier I was just wearing regular sunscreen. I've learned how to like not mind it, because like at the end of the day, I've started to embrace my acne, and I think that it honestly helps me even look a little bit more youthful, because you assume that people who have acne are like younger because of all the like stuff. So yeah, so I don't know, like if I'm 30 years old and I still have acne, like whatever at this point. Like, what am I supposed to do? I like the way that I look regardless. Make makeup for that if I really want to take the time to like even it out. But it's like, even still, I like enough things about myself and my features in order to counteract the major thing that's making me feel insecure for the day. Like, how can I complain when I look like this? Literally, how can I complain when I look like this? I don't know. I think just at some point in everybody's lives, there does come a time where you just kind of focus solely on your looks, and that's fine. That really is so fine, you know? Like, it's not a big deal to anybody else if you want to just focus on your looks. But it's like, it's obviously, there's a difference if you start to think that you are completely better than everybody else. And it's like, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. And I really hope it's not like coming off that way, because I don't like see somebody and I'm like, oh, she's so much prettier than me, now I'm the ugliest person in the room, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, now there's two pretty people in the room. People are either gonna think both of us are pretty, they're gonna think none of us are pretty, they're gonna think one of us are pretty. That it is what it is. I think building confidence is just like building up the pushback of everybody telling you what to do and how to feel and what to think. Because the more you work on it, and the more you work on asserting yourself and being confident in who you are and affirming your decisions and just really validating yourself, the more it's going to be easier for you to continue to do that. And you'll just continue to be so confident within yourself and your mind and how you look and how you feel, that it's like it just doesn't matter what other people think. And I'm so happy for myself for hitting that point. Like, obviously it's not nice to call anybody actually ugly, and I don't think that anybody's actually ugly. It's just like I've just gotten to a point where it's crazy to me to not really understand how people don't want to put any effort into themselves every single day. And it's like, I get that people can sit there and claim that they love themselves and claim that they're fine with the way that they look, but then they sit there and they also complain about what other people have. They complain about how other people look. They complain about just any little thing they can figure. And it's like, do you actually love yourself then? Because if you did, you wouldn't care about all these scenarios right now. You'd be fine. You wouldn't even think about it twice. So that's where you have to differentiate, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, if there's anything that I hope that you guys get out of this video, I hope it's just to realize that you truly are so beautiful, and there's so many different ways that you can embrace it, especially like on a budget. I could probably do a video like that, because obviously I don't truly think that anybody's ugly. I don't think that I'm above anybody. I just definitely think that it's worth taking the time to put an effort into your appearance, and it's okay to admit that you want to be hot. It's okay, you know? You can't deny that 9 times out of 10 life is so much better when you're attractive. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong, because like, why else would everybody else want to, like, you know, like everybody else would just try to be not put together, not feeling great, ugly within themselves, if it wasn't easier to just put effort into your appearance and like care, not like, or like, I don't even know, but like, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't worth it to be attractive, I'm just saying, like, the results are always there when you just look better. In general, when you feel like you look good about yourself, you really do feel that sense of confidence and that surge through your body where you're just like, I can't be told no right now. Like, I feel like I deserve the world. And it's like every single one of us deserves to feel like we deserve the world, because we do, you know? In our brains, in our heads, we're at the center of it all. So why not try and feel like you're the hottest person in the world? Because you are. There's no reason that anybody should be above yourself. I mean, I know how I can think of above me. G-O-D. But yeah. Anyway, though, God bless. God bless America and all the beautiful people in it. God bless America and all the beautiful women in it. I'm like, why am I going on a rendition right now? That's so funny. I'm hilarious. I hope you all enjoyed my video. I hope you all enjoyed what I was saying. I hope you all get out there and put some effort into yourselves and wake yourselves up. Because, like, gosh, you're all so beautiful and so talented, and like, If you're watching my videos, it means you need to recognize that. Because like I said from the beginning, if I'm winning, then we're all gonna be winning. Like, this is all for everybody. Like, this is, you know. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys. Good enough.